Kansas Speedway, home of Chase Race number 3 here in Season 5 of the Mountain Race Series. Hello guys, welcome back once again. We're today at Kansas Speedway for the running of the Hollywood Casino 400 Chase Race number 3. Kansas was very exciting last season, and James McLeod proved last season that you can come from the back at this track and win. And he stormed through the field, but I think last season was just meant to be how his chase went. But what will happen today? Whereas a lot of wild things already happened to start the chase. Points already been shuffled up. And we have a rookie atop the point standings for the first time during the chase, and Jacob Lawler, who picked up his first career win last week at Dover. So what's going to happen today? We'll have to find out very soon for 41 laps. And as we head to the back straightaway here, front row consists of Ryan Acosta, a former winner this season, and John Dillon, third in the standings coming to today's race after a solid top 5 last week at Dover. He is 7 points back from Jacob Lawler, so John Dillon's already off to another good start this week, starting up at the front. And there's the defending winner of this race and defending champion, James McLeod. He did win the All-Star race this season and got in through the last chance race by winning it, but he's off to a rough start in the chase. Not like last season, he's actually struggling this season. Comes here 11th in points, 37 points back. And this is the site of his last Cup win, so it's going to be exactly one season now for McLeod if he doesn't pull it off today. We'll see what he can do today from the third starting spot. Another chaser. We actually have 3 chasers in the top 5. Sean Galligan with a solid top 10 run last week, finishing 7th. Jumps himself up to 4th in the points. Former winner of the season as well, starts 4th. And Sean Henley, who lost the points lead last week at Dover, is going to be starting from the 5th position. And you got Michael Walton 6th, Aaron Reed, a winner from a couple weeks ago, in 7th. James Silverfox is 8th, the top qualifying Dodge. Seth Cole, who actually won this race earlier this season, his one only win this season came here at Kansas through strategy. We'll see what the 52 does today. He starts 9th. And on the outside of him, another chaser, Steven Gonzalez, will start 10th. But without further ado, 41 laps to go racing for in the Hollywood Casino 400. Let's get this race started. And no command. Poop. As the field starts rolling behind the Chevy Camaro pace car, we're going to take a look at your starting lineup for chase race number 3. The Hollywood Casino 400 starting grid is coming up next. There's a look at your starting lineup for today's race. What is going to happen today here at Kansas? One of the more exciting races of the season, or at least expected to be, as the pace car is about ready to head off to pit road. There they go. Ryan Acosta and John Dillon going to lead them down to the green flag. What is going to happen? We're about to find out. Green flag is out. The Hollywood Casino 400 is underway. And it's not going to take long for these guys to use the apron and go for it. Sean Henley has wasted no time, bypassing Sean Galligan and James McLeod. And he's trying to go after John Dillon for second as Ryan Acosta gets away with the race lead. Seth Cole is back there making it 3 wide under Michael Walton and Sean Galligan. And Sean Henley knows every point matters. He needs to lead this lap. It's going to be a drag race to the line, and Henley will get the first lap. Bonus point for the 25. Took away from the pole sitter right there. Henley did, I think, what he wanted to do, but he would like to stay up toward the front. Oh, he's riding up the hill a little bit. Make sure it doesn't happen. Aaron Williams Jr., he started in the back. Joshua Collard also did, and William Duncan. So he has some chasers back here that started toward the back. After 3 wide for the lead, Tweenix Racing has Aaron Reed in a sandwich. And they're 4 wide back here. A couple chasers, Sean Galligan, James McLeod, Michael Walton. Oh, Galligan and Walton make contact. Zohar Munn sneaks by on the bottom. McLeod is in no man's land right now. Oh, Galligan getting close. There's 4 chasers, 4 wide. Qualls, Gonzalez, Galligan, and McLeod. Oh my gosh. McLeod is in no man's land. He's in the wall. He couldn't hold it up there. He's going to have to make sure he didn't get wrecked right here. Ooh. Joshua Mudd gave him a break, but man, McLeod just lost a heck of a lot of track position, and they're still stacked up back there. There's Jacob Lawler, the points leader, coming to today's race. He's at the back half of this front pack. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. Seth Cole, actually, he led a lap. So the 52 and the 25, as far as I know, have both led a lap. Cody Lamas is now the leader, and here comes Tim Freilich. This is some great racing we're having going on at the front. They're not wrecking or nothing, which is good. They're making up for the lackluster race at Dover we saw until the very end. But Kansas never disappoints, and man, Cody Lamas is going to get kicked to the high side. Tim Freilich led that lap. Ooh, they're getting close. Zohar Mott and Justin Perry are now they're 4 wide for the race lead. Holy cow. And there goes Cody Lamas. He's in the wall. As you see him back there, got to keep an eye on him. And there's a guy that has to go all or nothing now for the rest of the chase. James Qualls. I mean, he's probably hoping his teammate would have gave him a break. Oh, Seth and Richard Johnson. They're making contact. Whoa. These drivers are one mistake away from causing a huge wreck. And that could have been a couple chasers right there. But James Qualls, he has to go for everything now. He has to strategize. He's 69 points out. He's more than a race behind. He needs to lead a lap. Will his teammate give him a break? Somebody's back there in the wall. I didn't see who it was. Qualls leads the lap. James McLeod is way back here. I don't know if his damage is really causing him to lose the pack. But that could be crucial right here for McLeod. The winner of this race a season ago is by himself in the back. Cody Lamas has also hit the wall. He's fallen to the back. Looks like people hitting the wall are dropping back. I think the car that hit the wall was Aaron Reed. Yes, it was. Chicagoland winner is dropping back as well. Looks like people, when they hit the wall, it just takes their car out of contention. These guys are still racing hard up here. Ooh. Charles Sanford and Keith London now rubbing doors. Qualls is way outside. Oh, don't make it 5 wide, guys. Ooh. I don't know how we're making it 4 wide, but this is great racing. Joseph Lombard led last time by. He's another guy that's been in all kinds of trouble. Oop. I don't know what it just did there. It just skips for something. I don't know. Oh, Qualls is in the wall. Ooh. Qualls is trying to stay away from trouble. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. It's ridiculous. Daniel Hummel is under Ryan Acosta, the pole sitter. Brian James led this last time by. Here comes another chaser, Kurt Mortnick. And there's Jacob Lawler. And he's bringing Trent Dunham with him. We're seeing some more of the chasers working their way toward the front. Mortnick didn't run so well last week. Lawler obviously dominated the race. And he's going straight to the front again, that 56 car. That team's on fire, just like that car, I guess you could say. And he was going right after Mortnick, who got a lap led. So there's another chaser with the bonus point. Lawler tried to get the lead, but here comes Trent Dunham in the Sega colors. I think he's happy to be back in Sega. I think Bass Pro was bad luck. He's going to hold off some Everham cars behind him if he wants to lead this lap. Mortnick's going to go way up the track. And Trent Dunham's going to get this lap over Daniel Hummel. Yes, Trent Dunham leads that lap. Ooh, these guys have to be careful. I think these guys are really spaced out. Oh, James McLeod is on pit road. I think he got more damage than they expected. This is not good for the defending champion. James McLeod, they're working on the car, it looks like. It's a tough break. And these guys are still keeping it going. And here comes Steven Gonzalez, another chaser, working his way to the front. Michael Norman right behind him. Silver Fox leads this time by in the 91. But great racing overall for these guys right now. Steven Gonzalez, he is back in 8th in the points. I mean, it's still close for a lot of guys. Trent Dunham is 12th in points, who led a lap. Lawler's the points leader. Kurt Mortnick, he's 7th in points. Sean Hindley's 2nd. Seth Cole is 9th. And there's Richard Johnson. He's coming to pit road. Got a couple of guys making stops. Like I said, this was a strategy race earlier in the season. Richard Johnson, Noah Hart, and Justin Perry in this time by. And there's James McLeod. He's coming off pit road, but I believe he lost a couple laps. Yes, he did. McLeod, I think, is actually 3 laps down now. And they're still 4 wide for the lead. These guys have to be careful because they're going to start making pit stops. Oh, I hear somebody wrecking in the back. I just heard somebody. William Duncan's got damage. The 19 car, Chase contender. Anybody else get a piece of that? Oh, Cody Lamas is straight. And Seth Cole, the last winner we had here at Kansas, is in trouble. There's 2 chasers there involved in the wreck. William Duncan and Seth Cole. And Sean Galligan was involved, another chaser. Chasers are going down left and right all of a sudden. Galligan, Cole, Duncan involved in wrecks. Cody Lamas, Ryan Acosta, the pole sitters involved. I bet that freaking 48 thinking, can you not keep me in the white car for one more race? And these guys are going to, that's a tough break. Galligan, 4th in the standings. Seth Cole is 9th in the standings. And William Duncan was 10th in the standings, and this is going to be huge for them. I don't know if anybody else had damage that I didn't mention. 31 have damage? No. You have to watch out. Oh, and Cody Lamas held up a few cars, including the points leader, Jacob Lawler. He held up Zohar Munn, Daniel Hummel, and Brian James. And Jake Rogers like, I'll just take those 4 spots. Oh, wow. Cars are still making pit stop. Dylan Young led last time by. Looks like William Duncan's going to be okay. Sean Galligan just retired from the race. Seth Cole is still on pit road getting damage repaired. Silver Fox is still on pit road as well. Does 91 have damage? I'm not quite sure what's wrong with him. Michael Norman's pitting. There's Aaron Williams Jr. I think he had a long extended stop. He might get hung up behind the 48 for just a moment. Dylan Young is pitted. It looks like some of these front guys might be up at the front. That pitted first. Richard Johnson's right here. There's Michael Norman. He's leaving pit road. He's going to try to get off ahead of the 77 of Richard Johnson. Doesn't look like he's going to do it. And it looks like the 77, the Kodak Dodge of, I almost said Chevy. The Kodak Dodge of Richard Johnson appears to be leading. We'll have to see where Dylan Young's at. There's Dylan Young. He's just now leaving. I don't think he's going to have the lead. Oh, no, definitely not. Richard Johnson looks to be the new race leader, and he is. They have bypassed Dylan Young, who's coming off pit road, as far as I know. Everybody's been spaced out. There's Seth, he's continued on, but that's a tough break. There's Dylan Young, he's going to go toward the back, actually. But we have back to the front is Noah Hart. Goes under Richard Johnson for the race lead, and here comes Ryan Acosta. They're not going to avoid him. Whoa, they might split him. And he's still side by side for the race lead with Richard Johnson. Here comes Kurt Morchenik in the 18. He's coming up here. Trent Dunham working his way up. Man, Morchenik got a heck of a run on Noah Hart. Oh, and Red Bell was following Trent. Got held up behind the 16. Here comes Michael Norman. Pichu London right here. Charles Sanford. I think Rohit Vaderview just took 10th place away from Joseph Lombard. A lot of non-chasers in the top 10 right now. Actually, no, I counted wrong. Lombard is 10th still. Whoops. Aaron Williams Jr. is getting freight trained on the high side right now by a couple of chasers. John Dillon, there's Charles Jackson, Steve Gonzalez. John Henley, he fell back. He's outside the top 10 now. And they're going to have to watch out for that 16 car. Look out. And they're battling hard for seconds. Richard Johnson is leading the way. Let's go back and see what happened that took out some of the chasers and see what happened when they were trying to head to pit road. Now, we know these guys were coming to pit road here, but when you're on the outside and you didn't get a call saying you're clear, you don't just drop down. Well, Charles Sanford actually slowed down in front of Acosta, who was just trying to avoid him. Got turned by the 51 of Rohit Vaderview. Dylan Young, I don't know how he got through that. Sean Galligan, just wrong place, wrong time. Seth Cole also got involved. And then there's William Duncan, who I believe is going to get hit by Cody Lamas. Yep. He's going to get in the back of the 52 as well. Danny Wells snuck by. Duncan kept going. James McLeod snuck by. He's just trying to catch up because he's a couple laps down. I don't think anybody else got involved. Everybody else was heading to pit road. But 3 chasers, Seth Cole, William Duncan, and Sean Galligan, involved in this wreck. And there's Acosta getting into Llamas, and so does Galligan again. But that is what happened just then. And we're now going to go back to live action. I don't think anything else happened. As the race leader is Richard Johnson, the 77, as we're about to hit the halfway point here at the Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas Speedway. Alright, we're back from the break. Cody Lamas is out of the race, and Sean Galligan is going to end up 41st today. He was making such a gain in the points. This is going to hurt Galligan big time. This might be his mulligan. We'll see what happens after today. James McLeod is in 39th, not what he was looking for after being the defending winner of this race. And the last 2 winners of this actually at Kansas since last season. McLeod a season ago, and then Seth Cole is right in front of him. The winner from the earlier on in the season is in 38th. So very tough break. And William Duncan back here in 35th once again like last week. So Duncan's in trouble again. So it's not good for them. As we got a battle for the race lead, Kurt Morchenik still looking for his first career win. This goes under Richard Johnson for the race lead. We've had a few chasers lead laps today. Morchenik's already led today, but we have him, Richard Johnson, Seth Cole, Sean Henley, Jacob Lawler. Trying to think anybody else has led. Can't think of any other chase-wise. But nonetheless, Mortonic has gone around the 77. Here comes Trent Dunham. And here comes his teammate Noah Hart trying to make it 3 wide for the race lead. Michael Norman's joined the battle. Pichu London, Red Bell, and Charles Sanford are watching on. Ooh. I don't know if Trent's led. I think Trent has led a lap too, I think. And he's trying to get Morton to get out of the way. Michael Norman is about to make this 4 wide for the race lead. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. Look at this, 3 wide for the race lead. This is some great, exciting racing we have going on. And that group behind us has been 3 wide for over a lap, and they're still 3 wide. Norman's going to try to get under Noah Hart. They're almost 4 wide. Looks like Noah Hart's going to clear. He's going to come down. Move the 8 car to the point. Oh, Richard Johnson slipped up there through the middle. Morton's still up there on the high side, making it 4 wide. So he's going to have to back out of it now. He's going to have to. He has no choice. Roy Vaderview, who got involved in that initial wreck, and Charles Sanford, who might have caused it. Ooh, these guys really slipped the track. Oh, Noah Hart's pitting. That's probably why. I think Richard Johnson was supposed to pit that lap, and he didn't get a chance to. See if Justin Perry comes in, because Perry was on the same sequence. I don't know where the 20 is at. Nope, Justin Perry's staying out. I don't think Richard Johnson had a choice. Noah Hart, first one to pit again. We'll see what happens there. Michael Norman was the race leader. I think he still is. Oh, they're about to go 3 wide. These guys have to make pit stops again very quickly. Gotta watch out. Don't think anybody pitted that time. Look at this gaggle of cars everywhere. So be careful. Justin Perry looks like he's coming in this time by. Charles Sanford is now to the point. Pichu London's coming after him, along with Roy Vaderview and others. See if they're going to have some people come in this time. Looks like Charles Sanford is cutting to the bottom. Ooh, they're making contact. Norman's in the wall. He's still in the wall. He can't get off the wall. Ooh, that was close. Man, there was going to be a lot of damage on that 99 car. And they all just went up the track, and Norman got pancaked in the wall. It's really going to hurt him. The second group of cars trying to catch up. And we got a couple of teammates, Pichu London and Trent Dunham, battling for the race lead. I think London, yep, he's coming to pit road. And so is Red Bell, and they're catching Seth Cole right now in the 52, who's off the pace. Got to work their way around him. Trent's going to have to try to hurry and get around him. He does perfectly. Vaderview's going to get around, so is Lombard. Or, well, and Kurt Mortonic and Richard Johnson got held up behind the 52. Still held up behind them. They're going to get clear by now. Expect these leaders to come in this time by. Yeah, they looks like they're dropping from the bottom. That Trent actually looks like he's staying out again. Nope, he's just trying to gain some ground. Wow, he's not really to slow down. Ow. He sure looks like he was speeding. I don't know if he's gonna get a penalty or not. But man, Trent came in there hot right there. See, I think somebody stayed out. Joshua Mudd's now the new race leader. Dylan Young right behind him. Joshua Mudd, I can't even recognize him this week. He's in the Subway colors this week. So the 15 to the point now. That's a very odd looking car thinking about it now. Just doesn't seem right. I don't know. I think Josh likes Subway though, so I guess it's all good. Well, here comes Joshua Mudd. He's coming to pit road. That engine's not gets shut off. It does, wow. Joshua Mudd, he could be out of gas or something. I don't know. Might have really almost probably ran it dry right there. That could take a little bit longer on his pit stop. Now where are we looking for is the car, Noah Hart. He can come out right in front of him, right in front of Trent Dunham. He was the first car to pit, but did he pit too soon? Will he be able to make it from here? Got a little bit of a gap to Trent now. I don't know if Tim Walsh is on the lead lap. I don't think he is. Oh, Tim Walsh is on the lead lap. Oh, what a surprise. Trent Dunham and Tim Walsh going at it right now. What could potentially be for the second spot. Walsh he won the nationwide race the last time they ran, since they had a couple weeks off. He won back in Chicago and got his first win in my series. Looking to try to get the 3 car into victory lane for the first time this season. And you have to give a hand to the Earnhardt Ganassi cars with Noah Hart leading in the 8. Trent Dunham and Pichu London are 3rd and 4th. I mean, great run right now for these guys. Jack Richards is also in the stable, and I don't know where Richards is at. Looking for KFC. There's Jack Richards running 30th. I think that's all the cars. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But can Noah Hart, can he hang on? Looked like he was poised to have a good run last week. Actually, a couple weeks ago, Chicagoland had the pole and got him a little bit of damage. Had to fix it. but he got a lot of hungry drivers behind him looking for a win. The top three have never won in the Mountain Dew Racing Series. Pichu London, the heartbreaker at Talladega, running out of gas and getting beat by Xavier Livingston, who's not even in the series anymore. Tim Walsh has not had much luck in the Cup Series, and Noah Hart, same as Tim, basically. And now they're 3 wide for the lead. Tim Walsh has the lead, but here comes Pichu London at the line. It's the 3 car. London, who was in the top 10 in points most of the season, fell out, didn't make the chase. He's trying to just come back and get a win. Trent Dunham's coming back up here, and Rohit Vaderview, another person that got snubbed out of the chase, trying to just make some noise here during the chase and win for that 51 team once again. He won earlier this season, I believe, at Pocono. Justin Lombard has tried to win a race. He's winless. Red Bell this season has not won. She's winless. The only people up here that's won a race is Rohit Vaderview and Trent Dunham. But other than that, we might have another first-time winner. Charles Stanford back there is hanging on, trying to catch this draft. There's Kurt Mortonick. Aaron Williams Jr. is quietly running 10th, but Cole Daly is trying to get him for that spot. Joshua Collard solidly running in the top 15. There's John Dillon, John Henley in the top 15 or top 20. Looking for more chaser. Jacob Lawler right now is running 23rd. Steven Ellis is 24th. I think he's he's still 24th, but man, Steven's having another awful race. Richard Johnson, who was up there, is back in 25th. I don't know what happened to him. James Qualls is 26th. Go back a little bit more. There's Seth Cole, who's going to end up in the back. William Duncan's struggling, and so on. Anyway, we move back up here. Somebody's in the wall back there. I think that's Red Bell is way up there. It's not, or no, it's Charles Stanford. Never mind. Roy Vaderview led last time by. The line is going to be, I think it was Vaderview once again. But Lombard has the preferred line. We have 5.5 laps to go. This is going to be basically being in the right place at the right time right now. It doesn't look like these guys at the front are at the right place at the right time. Got to wait a couple more laps. Like I said, I don't know if these guys have to pit again. Oh, it looks like Tim Walsh in the 3 cars pitting. It's not like he's out of gas. No, I hear him moving gears. Yeah, that car's rolling. I thought Tim was out of gas. Will anybody try to stretch it and make it to the end? Red Bell is to the point. Lombard just led the last time, but we've had a lot of lead changes, which is very good after the pretty dismal time last week. Noah Hart looks like he's pitting. Is Pichu London coming in? No, he's not. Noah Hart, he's diving to pit road in the 8 car. We had 3 cars that gambled and stayed out in the spring race here, and they went on to actually finish 1, 2, 3. But we have a couple of people try to stay out. We got a lot of people that have nothing to lose, like Red Bell, Pichu London, Rohit Vaderview. Heck, the whole top 5 doesn't have anything to lose. But Trent Dunham, he has to think big about the points. He's already down to 12th in points. He almost a race back. So what's he going to do? I don't know. Kurt Mortonick, Aaron Williams Jr., Cole Daly, and there's Joshua Collard, who's worked his way into the top 10. Huge run right now for that 44 team, who is a favorite coming into this chase. It looks like one of them. He struggled so far, so he's having a great run today. As we have 3 laps to go, and Noah Hart got bit before on pit strategy at Daytona. He should have won, so I forgot about that. Oh, it looks like Trent Dunham's pitting. Charles Stanford might be pitting. Oh, and Stanford and Dunham. Oh, I don't think Dunham was going to pit. I think they told him to stay out after that happened, because he looked like he was diving to pit road. Stanford's pitting. Oh, man. Jake Rogers is pitting. Not quite sure about it, though. We head back to the front. Vaderview has taken the lead from Pichu London. Next time by will be the white flag, and look who came out of nowhere. Red Bell. New colors this week in the 39. She's trying to win it. Trent Dunham's back in 5th. That cost him a chance of the win. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go as Red Bell. Did she get the lap? Yes, she did. But who's going to be in the preferred spot? I think Lombard's in the catbird seat right now in the 24. Vaderview up the track. Red Bell is trying to stay in front of the 24. It's going to be 3 wide for the race lead. Pichu London is also in this. Red Bell tried to shut the door and Lombard couldn't do it. Does the 24 have enough on the bottom, or does Red Bell have enough to win the race? Coming off the final corner, it's going to be Red Bell returning the victory lane for the first time in over a season. The winless streak is over. And the first female this season has won. Red Bell has won the Hollywood Casino 400 here at Kansas. I should say the first female, the only female in the series, I should say. And Red Bell has returned to victory lane for the first time since race 3 of season 4 at Las Vegas. And she made the chase last season, so been a disappointing season since she's moved to Stewart-Haas Racing after Red Bull has shut down. But Just has to make things a lot better. Red Bell is going to victory lane today here at Kansas. I think Trent can approve that. So we're having people going by to finishing the race. Let me make sure. Are these guys finishing the race? I think they are. Just make sure. It says completed. I just want to make sure everybody crossed the line. It's all good to go. But Red Bell is going to victory lane today here at Kansas. Congrats to her and the whole 39 team. I don't even know exactly what the sponsor is, so I'm just going to go with the 39 team. Red Bell wins today. Rowlett Bettyview will hang on to second. They were 3 wide for that second spot, and I guess that gave Red the win. Bettyview got second. Peachy London third. Joseph Lombard, who thought was going to get it, ends up fourth. And Trent Dunham, the highest finishing chaser, will end up fifth today. So great run. And I think they decided not to pit after what happened with him and Stanford. They kept him out, and it paid off because he would have finished pretty bad. So good call by that team to not pit. So Trent will end up fifth. That's another time that field strategy saved him. Got him a win earlier this season at Watkins Glen, but what it could have been. But still, fifth place is strong. Aaron Williams Jr., another good run for him. He ends up sixth place. He started, I think, dead last today. Ends up moving up toward the front, just methodically worked his way up. Cole Dowley, Kurt Morchnik gets the top 10 in 8th. Daniel Hummel, the Richmond winner, and Joshua Mudd, we saw leading for a little bit, ends up 10th today. And he was one of the guys that did the strategy earlier this season at Kansas and got him a top 3 finish. He gets the top 10 today. So Kansas appears to be a good track for Mudd, so good to see that he's running well as we've progressed through the chase. Sean Henley ends up 12th. I guess you could say his home track when it comes to like which cup track is closest to him. I know Iowa is his home track, but cup-wise it's Kansas, so good showing for Sean today in 12th. We go down Joshua Collins up 15th, still a good run. He needed just a solid run to get in the books. John Dillon is up 17th. Jacob Lawler, the points that are coming in today's race, ends up 19th. Sean Henley looks like he's going to pass him in points, but I don't know where everybody else is going to end up. We'll have to wait and see. Steven Gonzalez is up 20th. It's not going to cut it for that 55 team. They had high expectations. So far, it's been dismal so far. Not what he was looking for. He did gain some spots at the end because people pitted, but still, MWR can't be happy with their runs today from the two chasers. Richard Johnson, who was up there, I don't know what happened to him. He ends up 24th. That's going to hurt him a lot. He was up there running good and battling for the win and stuff, so not sure. James Qualls survived the race, ends up 25th. Not what he's looking for either, but, I mean, nothing he can do about that. William Duncan, last car in the lead lap in 29th. Duncan, another dismal race. You saw people that had to pit: Charles Stanford, Tim Walsh, Noah Hart, Jake Rogers. Looks like some of these other guys had to pit as well, but that's a heartbreaker for some of those guys, the 3 and the 8 especially. And the 28 was actually running good too, so that's a tough break for those 3. Seth Cole ends up 38th after winning this race last. James McLeod, 39th. Sean Galligan, 41st. It's going to hurt those 3 especially as well in the points. And they were, I mean, Galligan was 4th in points, so he's going to take a big hit, but McLeod was outside the top 10. He was 11th, and then Seth Cole was 9th. So, I mean, these guys couldn't afford these bad runs, so don't know what to expect, but the points going to be shaking up once again. And we might have to start seeing some separation now, like who's going to be contending and who's starting to fall out. But that is it from Kansas for chase race number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this race. Congrats one last time to Red Bell and the whole 39 team on picking up their first win of the season. I believe this could be Red's 3rd or 4th win. Something like that. She's chasing Trent down, it looks like. But good win for Red Bell, and points will be at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and the Nationwide Series will be returning to the upload, I guess, list, because they had a couple weeks off because they have less races. But next week's races, you'll expect to see the Charlotte races for both Nationwide and Cup, and then we have back-to-back restrictor plate races at Talladega and Zenjoltis. I think it's actually Zenjoltis then Talladega. It's one way or the other, but hope you guys enjoyed the race. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys there for the Charlotte weekend. And remember, comment, like, subscribe to keep up with the series. And I should say Charlotte. I feel like I'm slurring my words now. But, yeah. One last time, congratulations to Red Bell on the win. I'll see you guys next time for the Charlotte weekend. Points will be at the end of the video, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. probably not, but I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you liked this video for today. I will see you guys next time, very soon, and thanks for watching this diecast for you. I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye! The lifetime way. Wow.
How did I get up there? Oh, this is impossible. This is impossible.
The Captain Rohan Ray review. This is going to be a problem. And Brian Acosta. P200 runs John Dillon up the hill. Justin Perry's on his back bumper. He's going to get wrecked. Oh, he gets pinned behind the 51. That's all it takes. John Dillon's going back to victory lane. This time in the Mountain Race Series, John Dillon takes the Daytona 500.